Although we can pretty much buy anything online nowadays, it's pretty certain that what really drove or started e-commerce was the fashion industry, that people started buying fashion online for their convenience. Now, since the pandemic, everything has changed and e-commerce has increased exponentially, but we still look back to the fashion lines because even though those fashion brands may have been one of the first pioneers to do e-commerce, it definitely is getting more and more competitive because people want to get into this industry. So whether you already have a fashion e-commerce store or you're thinking about jumping into one, this video is for you. I'm Sabina and I'm the founder of Meraki Vision. We work with new brands or existing brands to help them create e-commerce sites that get results, and those results mean sales. So let's jump into the first example that we're going to look at today. So first example is going to be a men's line, because let's not forget that there's also a lot of sales in fashion from the men's side, right? For them, it's more comfortable. They prefer to shop online rather than going into a store anyway. So this is Helm. Now, Helm focuses on mostly boots and shoes. You can see, we have to think always, if you're looking at a store that is for one gender or the other, how do people shop, right? So women like to really get into the details usually of products, whereas men just want to see it, get the facts straight away, and just have an easy way to buy and an easy way to find what they need. So here it's split up very easily: footwear or supply, right? Leather care, belts, etc. Now, right away they jump into the three main benefits. They have an awesome video. Always suggest to have videos for pretty much any brand that you're selling. People get really entertained by videos. Then they go into some social proof. Men's Journal, Forbes. If you're a businessman, which is what they're clearly trying to target, a little bit more towards the professional side, you will identify with these partners. Then we have some real photos on their Instagram. That's great. You always want to include your Instagram posts and make sure that you keep up with them. And overall, just very clever, very unique images that they have. So it's overall like a feeling of how the brand makes you, or how they want you to feel when you shop with them. So this is really important because that's how you get people to buy fashion. Basically showing people in that lifestyle that you either want to be in as a shopper or that you are in and you can relate to them. What I love about this is that they have a style quiz. So over here we can see some suggestions, basically. And they ask you some questions, do you want to get comfort? Do you want design? What do you, the value of money, durability, whatever it is. Then you go through, answer a few more questions. And at the end, they're going to give you a few recommendations on what product you should have. This is awesome because it basically makes it feel like you have a personal shopper and like it's personalized for you. To be fair, I do think this quiz is a little bit long. A bit too many questions, but still good. Now let's move on to a women's brand. This one is also very business focused. Not all of them are like that, but it's business and sexy and so on. It's great because it highlights how women can still feel sexy in their business attire. And it's very on point with the images, with the icons, the colors, their packaging. It's clear that this is their own brand. They're not doing any drop shipping, and they heavily guide you through the shopping process. I know myself, when I started buying business clothes, I had no idea what kind of blazer, what to buy. What they also have is a style guide here. So it's not the same as the quiz that you see on Helm boots, but they do give some tips in terms of how to shop, right? Or how to pair them. So this is awesome because you can see it like kind of shop the look kind of thing. And then the other cool thing is that they also have this styling appointment. So again, going back to, how we used to shop in person, it's like, how can we bring the same experience that we have in person at shops and bring it into the online space? Because we're kind of stuck shopping online now due to the pandemic, but also just because we're going to we're redesigning the whole way that people shop, and everything's going to be moving online now. So incorporating these kinds of things, if you can, right? I mean, of course, you need to have the personnel and the people to do this, and it needs to make sense from a revenue and profit perspective, but very, very cool idea, especially with these types of products. Now, the last one that I'm going to show is a site that we launched for a client in Dubai called Kefi. They were great at getting their photo shoots in order, getting cool images. These are not so business focused, so you can see it's more of a younger audience, but definitely gives you that feeling of like, this is going to be cool. I'm going to feel cool shopping in this. They have a video right away that is very well directed. They also have we also included this social proof here. Eventually, we're launching a kind of like box that they can get, and it's going to be tailored towards their taste. So again, doing kind of a mix between the quiz and the personal shopper, where you're going to answer some questions and then they're going to put together a box for you that's like personalized for your style. And if we go into the product page itself, you'll see that we've created a product page. As I always say, it needs to be like a landing page. When you start driving traffic to your page, you're going to want to do it as a landing page, because they're going to get here, they're not going to see the home page. We have these accordion styles where you can add in some extra information. Here we have the benefits, very clear. And then one thing that is very, very dear to them is the sustainability and ethics that they put into this brand. So everything, the way that they manufacture it, is done in a sustainable fashion. So this is very important to them because they don't support fast fashion, and it's something that also sets them apart. As you can see right now, they've already sold out of their first line that they've launched, so we're waiting on a second one. So if you're launching a fashion brand or you're struggling with the current e-commerce store that you have, please reach out to me or book a free consultation on our website, and I'd be happy to chat about it.